Hi there, I have a question for you. Let's be honest. Have you ever had a good tiramisu when eating out these days in California? I hate to tell you this, but I have not. Not yet. Perhaps I should go to Italy to find out, right? I got the answer for you. And this is going to be my take today on one of the greatest Italian desserts, tiramisu, which means pick me up. Hey, I am Bruno Albouze. Welcome to the Real Deal Cooking Channel. You know, after all, I don't think this tiramisu is good. It's excellent. First in the agenda, ladyfingers, biscuit cuillère in French, saboriardi in Italian. Since there is no comparison between a homemade ladyfinger and a store-bought, here is the best way to do it. So the purpose of this cookie is to absorb moisture from something. And when I was a kid, I do remember enjoying soaking those cookies in orange juice or milk. Sift flour and baking powder. Meanwhile, I'm going to start beating my room temperature egg whites along with a pinch of cream of tartar, which is an egg white stabilizer. You can sub it with a few drops of lemon juice instead. And I'm going to add a quarter of the sugar needed for the recipe. Beat on high to combine and lower mixer speed and let it run as long as you need. And when ready to go, set your mixer to high speed and add remaining sugar gradually. And you're gonna end up with this beautiful firm Pix meringue. Add egg yolks straight to the meringue and mix until just combined. Amazing texture, look at that. Now you want to fold in the sifted powders. By the way, I like to use a spider skimmer. This way, the starch incorporates faster, preventing from deflating the mixture too much. Alright, so now I'm going to use a large plain pastry tip and I'm going to pipe 2 rows of 11 3-inch 7.5 centimeter length fingers and 1 inch 2.5 centimeter apart. Fill remaining batter into the prepared round pan. Dust ladyfingers with powdered sugar twice and bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 190 Celsius for about 18 minutes. But it all depends on your oven. It'll go faster if using a fan oven, for instance. So keep an eye on it and remove from the oven when golden brown. Do not underbake. Ladyfingers should rather be dry than soft. So in order to strengthen the base of my tiramisu charlotte, I'm going to add a thin chocolate crust disc, though you won't need that if you decide to build your tiramisu using a shallow dish or cups. Sandwich pastry between 2 baking mats and trays, and that's going to go in the oven for 15 minutes and see what happens. Coffee time. So, just like the French opera cake, tiramisu calls for strong espresso and heavily moisturized sponges. Tiramisu can be made with or without alcohol. The most commonly used spirits are Marsala, Madeira wine, rum, amaretto, or coffee-flavored liqueurs. Alright, so to follow, I am going to cut the sponge in half and trim it, making sure it fits in the cake ring. So now I am going to take care of the tiramisu filling. So I'm going to mix together the mascarpone and heavy cream to soft peaks. Keep an eye on it, it won't take that long. Perfect. As you can witness, it's pretty soft. This is exactly what you want. Alright, so now I'm going to clean the mixing bowl and I'm going to make the pâte à bombe, sabayon. Well, the making process of the sabayon is actually quite different than the pâte à bombe. Pâte à bombe is made more like you would make an Italian meringue, like preparing a hot sugar syrup, exactly what I'm going to do right now, and you cook to 250 degrees Fahrenheit, 120 Celsius, and you add it to the beaten eggs. In this case, I'm using egg yolks and eggs. So when you deal with a small quantity, you want to pour the hot syrup by hand. It prevents splashes of cooked sugar to form all around the edges of the mixing bowl and beat on full blast until fluffy and cool. And incorporate the melted gelatin. Fold the pâte à bombe in the mascarpone mixture and set aside. Ready for the montage? Let's do it. Line a cake ring with acetate cake color and place the chocolate crust onto a flat tray or cake board. Add the cake ring and spread about a cup of the mascarpone filling and top with the first sponge and moisturize it with a lot of coffee punch. Don't be shy. Sponges must be soaked in coffee. Make a thick layer of mascarpone filling and top with the other half of the sponge. And yet, moisturize it with a lot of coffee punch and finish the cake with the remaining mascarpone filling. Freeze the cake for a couple of hours and place in the refrigerator overnight to set. Trim off ladyfingers so it matches the height of the cake. Remove cake ring and the acetate color and dust tiramisu with cocoa powder and finish the cake with the ladyfingers lightly moisturized with the remaining coffee punch and refrigerate. Next, I'm going to show you how to make a quick and easy milk chocolate block to create beautiful chocolate shavings. First, melt chocolate to 113 degrees Fahrenheit, 45 Celsius. Then place in a refrigerator to cool. Stir every so often until the temperature reaches 78 Fahrenheit, 26 degrees Celsius. Then quickly rewarm to 84 degrees Fahrenheit, 29 degrees Celsius. Tempered milk chocolate done. Mold out and let set completely, and then you can go ahead and make beautiful chocolate shavings. Well, the only way to taste it is to make it. I hope guys you have enjoyed this tiramisu charlotte episode. To get the full recipe, go to my website brunoalbouze.com. Don't forget to subscribe to my cooking channel and website. And also don't forget to sign up in order to get my free ebook. Have a beautiful holidays and see you very soon.